I love it. I love it. I love it. I'll try to be just like her.
You, you're going to surpass it.
How are the little Pentecost doing?
We're
So
good.
good to see you both. Yay.
Yeah, second
Yay.
trimester is treating us very kindly.
So
First
much better.
trimester, not so much.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. All right. All right. So Kyler, let's talk Zoom. What are we doing here? You've got great people on the Zoom. You got 5 pages of people on the Zoom.
Okay, so this Zoom is people in the downline who hosted an in-person party or an online party, and that's how they earned this. And
Okay.
a portion of them didn't even know there was a contest. They just received a survey, and when they filled it out, they had one, so they earned it. So it's kind of like a gotcha Zoom in terms of some people had contests, but some people were just doing the right behaviors, and they got rewarded for it.
Yeah, I mean that's what we do, isn't it? We party.
We party, and we
party online, offline. Yes. All right. And now, congratulations, everyone. I'm gonna run through here. Hey, Caroline, close. I see you. All right. So let me just kind of run through here and look at everyone's faces. Good to see all of you. Congratulations for being on. Brittany, your little one is just so cute. Look at that. Look at that hair. Oh, I love it. Sometimes we need a pacifier in this business, don't we?
Yes.
Sometimes. Hey, Bethany.
Oh, I didn't even see Bethany.
Oh, yeah, she's here.
Hey, Beehead.
Hello, everyone. Y'all look amazing tonight. Yes, you do. You look amazing. I love it. Kyler, you got a lot of people on, so I'll let you just start with the questions.
All right, we got some good questions for you. And
okay.
If any of you don't feel like you had any of your questions heard, you can be posting them in the chat as well. We probably do not need more. However, never know.
Yeah.
Okay, Pam. So first of all, guys, I just want to say, I don't know if all of you know Pam Sowder. Some of you are brand new in the business, but she is a partner and owner of It Works Global. She's also our chief networking officer. She also invented the It Works Wrap Party. We were together in Missouri when the word blitzing came about, and she invented the blitzing coupon that we all love and carry around everywhere with us. But she's been in the industry for decades, and she has been rocking the industry for decades. And so she's got wisdom. And if you feel like you've been somewhere, she's been there. She's done that. She wrote the book on it, and then she started a new book. And
some books I burned. Some books I've burned. I'm like, I'm not going back there.
So this could not be it's not just an opportunity for you. This is going to change your life tonight. This is one of those moments in time that you look back and you think, when I got to be on that Zoom with Pam Sowder, I was never the same. And so, that's been my experience with Pam. That's going to be your experience with Pam. And we couldn't be more thankful for this moment. So thank you. And you look younger.
I'm going to let you. Yeah, I'm going to let you introduce me all the time. I think my hair expanded on that. Thank you, Kyle. That was very sweet.
I truly could not, maybe God would have provided a different person for me, but Pam was a significant part of me stepping into a more powerful me. And so I'm very grateful for that myself.
You're welcome.
I can start with our questions.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, so starting off, this person says, I am so afraid to blitz. How in the world do I get over myself?
It's just like if you've raised children, you two are getting ready to, but you've been around children. We encourage them every day to do things that they've never done before. And, we're watching Kennedy's growth now. He's heading into his second year, and we kept him for a period of 5 days. And during those 5 days, we took him to swim class, which he loves the pool. He loves the ocean. He loves to swim. He doesn't like to work during swimming. So when we take him, he's only there 10 minutes. Well, for me, it felt like 10 hours because he screamed the whole time because he doesn't want to work while he's there. He wants to play. And he knows when he's being handed over to her that he's got to work. But he does it. And I can always tell at the end, he's very proud of himself, even though he screamed the whole time. And all I wanted to do was take him out. I mean, even she said something to Kay. She goes, your mom, she was having a hard time with this. I saw her. She had to leave the building and walk, I guess she walked around. I don't know. And I did. I mean, I left the building, went out the door and walked up and down the sidewalk because I just didn't thought, oh my gosh, he doesn't want to be here. That's how blitzing is. Blitzing is, oh my gosh, I don't really want to do this, but I'm going to do it. It's going to be painful in the beginning because I'm living in fear, but you're not looking at this the right way. Just like I needed to look at Kennedy, this is a life-saving course for him. We have pools everywhere in Florida. He needs to know how to flip himself over if he gets in a situation that he can't handle in the pool. So I know that it's good for him. Blitzing is good for you because what blitzing will do, whether you get a distributor from that or a customer, is irrelevant. So you don't want to go out thinking, I'm doing this because I want a new customer or a new distributor. The way that you want to go out blitzing is, I'm gonna give this coupon to as many people as I can because it helps me learn how to talk about the product and the opportunity. It helps me. It guides me. It gives me the inspiration that I need every time that I'm speaking those words. Like, this is what it is. This is what it does. You're starting to feel more powerful than sitting there saying, I'm too scared. I don't want to do it. Because then you walk away after hearing that voice in your head say, go give them a card. You walk away and you're frustrated with yourself. And the next time you do it again and you're even more frustrated, and now we're on a Zoom talking about how fearful you are about it. I look at blitzing in a whole different way. I look at it as for me to give a coupon for a product that I absolutely love. I love the wrap. I just think it has and continues to change so many lives in so many ways. And you need to look at that coupon as a gift, as an opportunity to gift someone either the product or the opportunity or the greens. It may not even be what's on that coupon. It may be that they want keto coffee. We don't know. But if they're in front of you, they should get a coupon. They deserve it. They deserve it. And so take it off of you that this is about you. It's not about you. It's not about your fear. It's not about what you don't know. It's not about getting a customer. It's not about a distributor. It's about giving someone an opportunity to take a look at us. That's what that coupon is about. When you get a coupon in the mail, they don't care if you use it or don't use it. That's how I look at blitzing. I'm going to give you a coupon. Whether you take it or not, that's not my responsibility. My sole responsibility is to give you that coupon. And you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. You can be terrified giving somebody a blitz card. You can say, this is what it is on the wrong side of the card. You can read totally say botanicals wrong. It doesn't matter. If the person is out there looking and searching for something and they think this is it, then that's their gift. And so I look at blitzing as an opportunity to have fun, to learn how to talk to people. And because before we had the blitz card, we didn't know how to talk to people. We're bringing a brand new product to market that nobody, still to this day, they don't know about it. Or they've seen it and they don't think it's real. They see it all over Facebook, but nobody's really talked to them about it. They haven't tried it. They don't know if it's really real. To them, it's an advertisement. And so I'm here in front of them with the opportunity for them to get it at a discount, to get it from me. And I just want to give everyone that opportunity. And if they're within a few feet of me, I feel that they're there for a reason, and that reason is a coupon. But it's like before I was going down that path of we didn't know what to say. We didn't have a picture. We didn't have camera phones. We had to have that card to start a conversation and to give somebody an opportunity to see it, at least a little bit of it. And that's what I love about the Blitz card, because people haven't changed in 10 years. They haven't changed in 20 years. They still want to hold something, and they still want to look at something. We're still very, very visual. So and it gives me an opportunity, like I have one right here. I keep it with me at all times. Hang on. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this be my voice. Everyone that you're in front of with this coupon is a potential customer or distributor. And so what we want to do is not stray off this verbiage. This is what you're going to love about this. You're not going to say anything extra that's not on here, and you're not going to answer a question that's not been asked. So you're going to stay right here. Well, what is it? Well, this is what it is right here. These are all the places that you can place it. As a matter of fact, you can try it from me today for $25, or you can host what we call a wrap party. They're a lot of fun, and you can try it for free. And then you hand them the card. You're not going to say anything that's not on this card. And then they can flip it, and you can say, this is what it does. This is what it does. This is what it does. Read that. Here's your information here. Contact me to try it today. Everything is right there for you. So, Kyler, I just think it's brilliant. And, you know, in the beginning, you could be a stealth blitzer and just throw them down on the ground, let people pick them up and call you if you're scared. But everyone that you're in touch with on a day in and day out basis, let's say you drop your child off at preschool, why have you not given those teachers a Blitz card? They work very hard for their money. They would love an opportunity to try the product. It's a lot of fun. They might host a party for you. You go through, a girl in Chicago the other day, she said, I'm so afraid that somebody's going to hear me while I'm in line and make fun of me. And I said, well, it doesn't matter if they do. That just tells me they're shallow. I'm not here to try to fix that. But that person that I'm in front of, that person that was helping me through that line, they deserve a coupon. And I'm going to give them one. Hey, I'd love to offer you a coupon for my product. You were so helpful today. You go through Starbucks, you get your coffee. Hey, thank you for the coffee. Here's a coupon. Period. That's it. Kyler, it's so easy. I don't know why we make it so hard.
It's so worth it, too. Okay, so the next question that I have is, I've been through every name on my list, and I've hosted many parties. I can sign customers, but I cannot seem to sign distributors.
Well, that's because that's what you just said. We get what we talk about. We get what we think about, and we get who we believe we are. You believe you're a customer gatherer, not a distributor gatherer. And so the thing that you probably could go back and think about when you host those parties or you put information out there, you probably never even asked them if they would like to be a distributor. So you're going to switch it up right now. You're going to go back to every customer that you've ever signed, and you're going to thank them for their business, and you're going to in your own verbiage, you don't need a script for this, but you're going to thank them. Say, I want to thank you for being such a great customer. I know that you tried the wraps and you absolutely loved them. I've never offered you the opportunity, and I would like to have the chance to do that. I've never offered you the opportunity, and I would like to have the chance to do that. So that's going back to your existing customer base. That's also going back to people that said no to being a customer. And people want to be personally asked. This is not something you're going to post. You're not something you're going to throw everybody into a message together. Not you can text them if you want. If you want to do this, I prefer voice. I think voice is much better to hear the inflection in your voice. And then when you say that I've talked to every single person that I've ever talked to, I find that very, very hard to believe that everyone has done that. And we should always, though, be adding new names to our list. Always be out there. We're talent scouts. That's who we are. We're talent scouts, and we're always out there talking to new people every single day. Everywhere we go, we're meeting somebody new. We always are, unless you're just a total hermit. And I don't believe any of you are. I mean, there's millions of people out there, and they don't know who we are. And I was just on another Zoom before this one, and I said, I can walk out of here, my own house, and the office is 30 minutes away. I can walk all around here. They don't know who I am. Half the time when I go to a It Works event, they don't know who I am. I'll pass them in the hall, and I say hello. They don't even say hello back, or they think, is that her? I'm not sure if that's her. And so, they don't know who we are. They don't know what our product is. We just need to be more bold. I had these twins, identical twins, at a training. I couldn't tell them apart. Two women, about 35 years of age. One said, all I can get are customers. The other said, all I can get are distributors. And all I did is I said, switch. Now you're getting customers and you're getting distributors. I saw them a couple months later, and they asked me, I kid you not, if they could switch back. Yes. They asked me if they could I said, switch back? What do you mean? They said, well, and they went through it, and I remembered then, and I'm like, wow, all right, so I didn't know I had that kind of power. So this is what we're going to do right now. I'm just going to throw it on you. So here we go. You're going to switch, and now all you're going to get are distributors. Okay, so there we go. So you can come back later and say, well, now I need to get some customers, and I'll switch you back. But that's how powerful our mind is. We get what we think about. We get what we think about. So what are we thinking about? I think everyone should really tonight be very aware. Mark and I were talking about that word awareness. And at the beginning of the year, and I feel like this is the year of awareness. Be very aware of what we're thinking, because that's what we're getting. Now, think about that. Think about that for a minute. If I'm thinking I can't get customers, then I don't get customers. If I'm thinking I've gone through my whole list and there's nobody else, then there's nobody else. When there's millions of people out there. And so if I'm thinking these thoughts and these are not what I want in my business, then I need to change my thoughts. I need to change my thinking, because these are just beliefs that we keep believing. These are habits. These are thinking habits. And so we need to work within and on ourselves. And that is by being around people that are thinking perhaps bigger than us. It's very helpful to be around people that are thinking bigger than us, because that gets us moving in the right direction. And that there might not be anybody in your life, but there's definitely somebody online that you can be listening to, a Jim Rohn or a Jade Hooper in our business, or a YouTube video from Kyler or Cammie, or Tony Robbins. And then we're doing a new book on leadership. Aspen is doing that. There's all kinds of information out there that can be feeding your mind. So write that down. I mean, whatever I'm thinking about is what I'm getting, which gives us the power. Not, if we're saying, my team's not moving, then you're giving your team all of that power, when that's not the truth. It's back on you. And I love that, because Kyler, Christy, that gives it back to us. And we are here to create and to have this phenomenal life that God gave us, and he gave us thoughts, and he gave us words. And that's how he created through words. And first he thought about it, and then he projected the word. And when he projected the word, and think about that, he said we're created in his image. And Jesus said we could do more than him. Well, I'm going on Jesus. If he said that, I believe in that. And I know that my words are powerful because he told me they were. And so first it's thoughts, and then out comes the word. And so think about that. That is, when I think about that every day, I think about that every day. I'm like, wow, that is such a gift. But if I'm getting something I don't want, then I know that I'm projecting that. I'm thinking that. I might not say it out loud, but it's there. Yeah.
That's huge.
Okay.
Okay, so the next question. Okay, this person says, I sign lots of distributors, but none seem to promote. The ones that do seem to lose rank quickly. Help me be better and tell me where I'm going wrong.
Well, that's a big question. And all right, so first of all, you're not doing anything wrong. Okay? None of us are. We're doing everything based on where we're at right now. So none of us, let's take the blame off us. We're all powerful people. We're doing the best that we possibly can do at this moment, or we would do different. So let's look at it this way. If I keep thinking that my team is not promoting and my team is quitting, then that's the kind of team I'm going to have. So I want to pour life into my team. I want my team to know that I believe in them, I care about them. And so what I'm going to do when I get up in the morning, no different than what I do with our current team. I don't like to talk about what is not happening if it's not happening in the direction that I want it to be in. I don't like to get caught up in those meetings. I like to talk about, like, our It Works team is an incredible team. Our distributors are so on fire. I don't call my ambassadors and say, are you motivated or working today? I word it differently. I'm like, what are your aspirations? What are your dreams? What are your desires for your month end? And I get them thinking in that way. We want them thinking about possibilities, endless possibilities, unlimited possibilities. So if I'm projecting onto my team, even through my thoughts, not necessarily, but I can act like I'm so excited and hyper for my team, but if I'm really not, they can feel that. It's like when you start dating someone, you're so excited about them, and then you're no longer excited about them, but you still try to go out on the dates. They can tell you're not into them, and eventually it's over. Your team can kind of tell you're just not into them. Eventually it's over. So how do you get into your team when your team's not doing anything? Well, what you do is you just get up in the morning and you say, I have a rocking team. My team is on fire. And see, this could be a team that's coming into your business. It might not necessarily be the team that you have. And so some of the team that is not rocking, that are not moving forward, that are not bringing in any blood, they're going to fall away. They're going to fall away because they're not that. And that's okay, because then that leaves space for all these new people. See, it's new blood is all we ever need. And all we ever want is always bringing in fresh. Freshness keeps us fresh. So what kind of team do you want? I would write down, and Kyler, we've done this before with you and lots of people, is writing down the attributes of the people that I want on my team. Inspired, driven, connected, self-motivated, fun, reliable, leaders. And there should be like 50, 75 attributes that you write down, one after the other, and put them on a yellow pad like this. Put them on a yellow pad, one after the other. And then look at that list every morning and say, I have a team that's driven, inspired, self-motivated, perfection, connected, loves life, life of the party, fun. I love hanging out with them. And just on and on. And then you be all of those. You become that person. You become inspired, connected. How do I become connected, Pam? You get out there and connect. You get out there and meet people. You start writing awesome things where people come into your Facebook because you're such a fun person. You have something going on. And if you're not fun, you can be fun.
Yes.
Fun's easy. Fun is easy to be. Put a face mask on and get online and do a live. That's fun. That's crazy. People love that stuff. That's all you got to do. Jazz it up some. Quit being so boring. All right. What else?
That is awesome. Okay, the next one is, I want to promote to Diamond and as fast as possible. What are
Great.
your top tips?
Do it. My tip is do it. Put it out there. I'm Diamond. I am Diamond record time. I am Diamond record time. I'm so far into Diamond, I'm double. That's how you think. I'm Diamond. I am Diamond. That's it. I am Diamond. Call it out there. Put it everywhere, all over your bathroom mirror. Put it on your rear view mirror. Write it here like it's a tattoo. I am Diamond. Get a diamond, put it out there, look at it. I'm Diamond. Call it out. Call it out. And then you walk and talk and act like a diamond. What does a diamond act like? The diamond's on fire. They're getting 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80 per person. You be that person. And people will start to come to you. They will flock to you because they will sense that you have something and it's something that they want. That's how you become a diamond. Then that's how you take that mojo and you take it and you, as soon as you become diamond, I am double diamond. I am double diamond. My team is rocking. We're going straight to double. Straight. I'm after those 120s, those 120s. The 80s are filling up and I'm after the 120s. You get the double, you go, I'm triple. Watch out. I am triple, triple, triple. I'm after the 135s, the 120s are rocking. The 80s are going through the roof. I am presidential diamond. Presidential diamond. I'm there. Well, guess what? I'm going to skip right over it, right into ambassador. Right into 150, 150, 150, 150. That's how you get there. No other way. There's no other way. And then your action is based off that incredible mojo. It's based off that incredible energy. People can sense it. Instead, you're like, I don't know how to get there. I don't know. How do you get? We got charts. Fill it up. Put people in it. Put people in the chart. No, it's done. It is game on. I am Diamond. That's how you get to Diamond.
I love it. Okay. If you were booking 5 to 10 parties a month, how would you do that?
Well, that's not enough. To go diamond. You want to go diamond in 30 days? You do a party a day. You just do it. That could be one person. That could be an online party. You could do it every single day. Online, offline, no excuses. You want to go diamond in 30 days? Party, 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 party. You just ask. You ask, and when you're partying with that person, you just say, let's get another party tomorrow night. Invite some of your friends. You invite some of your friends. You invite some of your friends. Whoever invites the most friends gets keto coffee. Come on, let's do it. We're going to do it here at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. We're only going to be on 30 minutes. I'm going through my party pad. That's it. And then you book another one from that one, and you book another one for that one, and you book another one from that one. And then you get up on Saturday, you got 2 parties. That's what we do. If we've got places to go, we don't want to do it. And how painful do you want this to be? I don't want it to be painful. I want it to be fun. I want it to be quick. I want to get there. That's how people get there. They get there. And it's not like, it's not painful. I wrote something today about, working. It's not working. You're on fire. The energy that you put out comes back to you 100-fold. And you wonder how people ask me all the time, how do you have all the energy you have? Well, I'm putting it out there on you. I'm giving you my energy. It's coming back to me 100-fold. That's what we know. Whatever we put out comes back 100-fold. We know that. That's what we've been taught. That I believe that. I truly believe that. So if I'm giving to you, if I'm loving on you, if I'm appreciative of you, if I'm grateful for you, if I love my team, if I love my product, if I love the wrap and I love the keto and I know what it's going to do for me, I love you. I know if I put you on, it's going to work. I know if I drink you, I'm not going to be hungry. I'm going to have energy. I'm going to have focus. I know that. It's going to come back 100-fold to me. It's just like if you would get into grateful and appreciation and thankfulness for every little thing, and that adds up. Before you know it, you've got people lined up wanting to come into your business. And if you're talking the other, like nobody ever wants to be in this, of course, well, why would they? That's your advertisement. Your advertisement is, I can't get any customers. You're putting that out there. Well, guess what? None of them are coming. I don't see them beating down your path. I was reading about a man that was an artist. He's in his 50s. He would go to set up a booth. And as he was setting it up and putting his artwork, which is stunning, he couldn't believe. He says, nobody wants this. No, I can't believe my artwork it's so stunning, but nobody wants it. I just sat here all day. And finally, he started working with somebody that said, you're projecting that. People want to come up to your booth, but what they're sensing is nobody wants this artwork. Nobody wants to buy this, no matter how much he would mark it down. And so he started working on his thoughts. He started standing at the booth. He started projecting. He started walking out. He started bringing people in and saying that I did this art. This is from an adventure that I went on, and this is how I created it. And he started selling all of his artwork. And so you're putting out ads all day long, every day. And what do those ads say? Kyler, he wanted a bride, and he put an ad out there. Look what he got. And now he's got a baby, a little Pentecost brewing in there. And he put that out there. And she walks into his life, somebody that's been there forever. And all of a sudden, she looks different. He looks different. And they come together because he put an ad out there that this is what I want. So what do you want? And think about that. That is my advertisement that's going out there, and it's circulating out there. Who's it going to be bringing in? That's why we can put something on Facebook, and we can think we're so clever. But this is clever. This is going to get a lot of likes. This is really cool. I copied it from somebody. And nothing happens because it's not you. And you were after a lot of likes, and you weren't giving anything with it. You were just after something. Now, if you put your story out there on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, out in the world, if you just write it up and you say, I'm in love with this company and these products because they've changed my life. This is what they've done for me. And I just wanted everyone to know that it can be life-changing for them as well. That's heartfelt. That's loving. That's an ad that will get attention and that will bring somebody into you, but it doesn't work the other way around. We really got to think about that. So I every day I get up and I put my shirt on and my advertisement knowing that this shirt is cool. Other people are going to want one. This shirt will bring me the right people. I'm so thrilled that we have all this gear that allows me to go out and shop, but it brings people to me, all the right ones, and then all I have to do is hand them a coupon or say, hey, can I friend you on Facebook? And you can become friends. And how many friends do you want? Unlimited. What kind of friends do you want? The right kind. Well, who are they? Name that. So interesting, Kyler, when we really get it.
That's so powerful. You guys are going to have to watch the recording because you're going to catch like one thing and then you're going to come back, you're going to catch another, and then you'll watch it again. You'll go, I missed that one, and it'll just keep getting better and better. It's like an old wine. You'll just keep getting more and more every time.
Oh, I've never been called old wine, but I like it. I'd rather be old wine than new wine.
New wine, we're mixing it up. Okay, so this next one, and I think this is something that I hear from time to time. It says, I keep doubting myself. I fell in love with this company, but I'm afraid I'll never be good enough.
All right, so that it doesn't have anything to do with the company, and where you're at is you're in like you're full on judgment. You're comparing yourself and maybe to even your own self, maybe to your past, or you're looking around and you're seeing somebody that from the outside looks like everything that you want, and a lot of times once you get to know that person, you see that they're just like you once the layers are peeled off. So this is something that we all have had to face. Every single one of us have gone through a lot of self-doubt. When I first discovered this product, I'm like, well, why me? Why did I get blessed with this? And I doubted myself for a while, a good while, and questioned. And then I had the epiphany, why not? Why not me? I'm no different than anyone else. I just read about Elon Musk. I read his book, awesome book. Elon Musk, he developed PayPal. He built Tesla. He's building SpaceX, where people he's putting satellites in space. Eventually, he'll be putting people. He's gone through tremendous self-doubt, tremendous obstacles. I almost broke several times and pulled himself out of it, to the point where he was depressed, feeling so low that he didn't know if he wanted to live. And we all go through that. Every single one of us. What you see is a work in progress. And that's all. We're all that way. There is no one that's born into this life that doesn't go through that, because that's what refines us. That's what builds our character. That's what builds our worth, is the doubt. So what are you doubting? Take a look at that. If you're doubting that you don't feel that you're capable of doing the business, connect with someone that is doing the business that you feel are similar to you. That's what I've always done. I've always looked at someone that was where I wanted to be, and I looked at the attributes of that person and reach out to them, because I know that everyone at the top of It Works is such an incredible human being that if you reached out and just said, I just want you to know that I admire you and I appreciate you and your story because it's moving me forward, I know that you would get a message back. I really do, unless it goes into their weird box on Facebook and they just never see it, because that happens to me. But relate to someone, hook up with someone that's already doing what you want to do. And this could also be somebody that's written a book that you just admire, a mentor that you're listening to on YouTube. And that's how we've all done it. That's how we work on our self-doubt. And don't think it's going to end, because every time you get somewhere, you think, I want to arrive here, this is going to be a great place, then you're not going to be complacent, because we're here to create and to move forward. That would be like Mark and I coming out of conference and saying, hey, you know what? We're good. We don't need any more shoes. Mark doesn't want another island. So we're just going to go hang out. You guys just keep working. Yeah, you would go, what? No, we have to stretch and create and propel ourselves forward, and doubt will creep in. Can we really build a $1 billion company? Heck yeah. How do we know? People have. other people have, people that didn't have the skill sets that we have, people that didn't have the opportunity that we have, people that didn't have the rap, people that didn't have our loyalty, people that didn't have each other, people that didn't have a partner have done it. So do that and work on yourself, and don't ever beat yourself up, and don't compare, because guess whoever you're comparing yourself with, I can guarantee you they're comparing themselves with somebody else, and then they're comparing themselves with somebody else. We all do it. It just happens to be something we were raised up in. And so just be conscious of it, be aware of it, but move forward. Move forward, because what do we do here? We put customers in and distributors, and we have a steps to success to plug them in and get them moving. So we're really not all that great. None of us. We're just really, really in love with what we do.
Wow. I'm getting really good tips, really good notes over here, FYI.
Tyler, you're great. You're great. You're great. I just want to let you know that.
Thank you.
Tyler's had to work on self-doubt. I mean, it's tough being a kiddo of one of us, following in our footsteps or even side steps. Kay will call them side steps. I'm not even in your footsteps. I'm beside of you. And, it's tough on these kiddos, and they don't get anything for free. They work hard, and it's admirable. It's admirable. So thank you both so much for being here tonight, and we'll continue forward. What do you got next?
Okay. The next one is, I hear you've been in the industry for quite a while. How do you keep your fire burning?
Oh my gosh, that's so simple. There's just millions of lives to change, and that's not a cliche. I mean, they're there. They're hungry. It's you, each of you. I don't go to a one team or boot camp to get my picture taken. It happens, but I don't go there for that. I go there to hear the stories. I mean, there's nothing. If you can wrap yourself into that, if you can truly get a vision for that and know that, I'll give you a great example. We're out to dinner the other night with Victoria, your real estate agent, who's in your business. Yeah.
She's just about to get herself rolling again.
Yes. Hey, we had dinner. We had a conversation.
Good.
And
that might be why I got my text.
Yeah. She took Dave and I out to dinner because our house sold on Bird Key. So she wanted to take us out to dinner and thank us. And Kyler, it's so interesting because we think that we're just affecting people that are on this page. But what happened, because she was Mark's real estate agent and Mark purchased the island through her, her husband was able to leave his job and start his own construction business.
Yeah.
And fulfill his dream, which had nothing to do with being a distributor for It Works. It was just through, and guess how they met? They met through Chris Brandt, Chris helps manage Mark's properties. He helped sell Mark the golf course. So this is like 6 degrees of separation here. And so I'm sitting there like, oh my gosh, so because of It Works, you've got your dream company, your construction company, and you're able to send your daughter to a school in another state because you have funds coming in. That's a very $60,000 a year school. Hello, who wouldn't want to be able to do that? And so you think about all the trickle effect of all the lives. And we bought this house, and I brought a designer in, and she was a small designer, and because of redoing this home, she's able to build a bigger store and bring in more lines. She can't thank me enough. And I'm like, wow, that is so cool. And so that's how I get up every day. I'm like, how could you not get up and think, well, there's more lives to change. and my life has changed. I mean, when I walk around here, I just feel so utterly blessed. I'm like, this is my life. This is insane, and I love it. And I don't want to give any of it up. I want it to keep growing, and I want to be able to leave a legacy for not only Kennedy but his children, children's children, and then think about all the lives that you can connect and change with. So that should get you jazzed in the morning. And if it doesn't, you really need to do a check. And I always tell everybody, you get the house first. You go get the dream house, get the dream car, get the debt out of the way. You do that first. You get there, you get that done, and you inspire people by doing that, because you can tell that story. Somebody can relate to that, that's doubting themselves. They can hear that, they can connect with you, and they can say, well, that's me. That's me. I can connect with them. They're like me. That's like I am, or I was, and I don't want to be there anymore. So that's how we get up and get moving every day. There's just so much more to do. It's just we never get it done. And why would you want to? Everybody thinks I'm going to make a couple $1,000,000 and I'll go. Well, you'll go sit around for a little while. You get very bored, and you'll want to get back out there and create. And it could be that you make a couple million with this and you go open up a hot dog stand, because that's what you really wanted to do, is make the best hot dogs ever in your whole life. And it would be like the hot dogs with every kind of topping, hot dogs with ice cream on them. It could be like you could be the hot dog king or queen. And isn't that awesome too? That's how I look at it.
That's so fun. I think my fire sometimes has been lost when I stay with the same leaders for too long. And sometimes even just bringing in a new leader gets me so jazzed about how we change lives. And then it gets the whole team and the whole leadership team jazzed. And then we all just start rocking again.
I know, it's new blood. It's just like Kennedy's gotten our family jazzed.
No kidding.
You wait till you have your little one, and it's going to jazz your dad all over again. Watch out. Mark is going to be even more on fire. And he will be, because it's another part of his legacy. And just somebody new in your family can do that. And you think about your kids growing up and look at them and the things that you want to be. We were able to offer Kay the ability to study abroad. If it wasn't for It Works, and then she met 9 of her best friends, and they're still great friends. To go to each other's weddings. They are having babies together. None of them, and they're from all over the country. None of that would have happened had it not been for It Works. It's a beautiful way to think about it.
Okay, we'll ask one last question.
Okay.
What question, I want to word this differently. What do you think is the most life-changing thing that we need to know tonight?
that you
question
are, I think the most life-changing thing is that you are not here to motivate your team. You are here to inspire them. And that there's a big difference. The number one question I always get is, how do I motivate my team? Which is, it just drags you down. You end up pulling and pushing people along. And then you end up giving them everything. And then they walk away from you because there's nothing invested in there. And you were using them anyway to fill up a box, and they know it, or a promotion to get you somewhere. And so you're here to inspire. That's why you're here. And you do that by your actions. And it's so freeing when you realize that. Do you mean I'm not responsible? No. I am not responsible for my leadership team as far as motivation goes. I don't do Zooms with them to try to push and pull them. I do them because I'm inspired to do them. I love doing them. I love giving back to my teams. And so look at it that way. Look at it like that's what I get to do. That's what I choose to do. So I don't have to drag anyone around, Pam. No. No. If somebody comes to you and says, "Motivate me," walk away. That's not your job. Your job is to inspire them. Just try to motivate your kids, like to clean their room. It's impossible. Now, what you can do is you can bribe them. They'll do it, but they're not happy to do it. It's a mess again the next day. But if you inspire them, I would inspire my kids by, I would say, I know that when I come back to your room, it's going to be so clean, my eyes will hurt. They will hurt. I know they'll be so bright and so clean. They couldn't get in there and clean up their room fast enough. And I would come in and make a big deal out of it. Oh, my eyes are, oh, I need my sunglasses. And just make a big deal out of it. And that would inspire them to clean up their room. I didn't have to drag or push or pull them. Did it work every time? Not as they got older. They didn't care if my eyes hurt. So at a certain point, there are certain things that you can do for your team. You inspire them by your actions. Inspire them by being on fire. And if it feels fake in the beginning, it's okay. We all do that. We have to juice ourselves up. So juice yourself up. Decide what kind of team you want. Write the attributes of your team. Be those attributes. And show yourself what you're made of. It's all about you right now. All of you, you're not Black Diamond. So right now, this is about you and your individual work. And the ones that are inspired will move up and move with you. The others, they will not be able to be around you. They will leave because they're not there. They're not there mentally, and they can't be around that brightness. And that's why people leave, because they can't go there with you. It's that simple. And you need to free up that space so you can bring in those new ones. And Kyler is so right when he says there's nothing like new blood. So decide what kind of new blood you want. You want blood that's flowing. It's not clotting. It's flowing. And it's full of life, full of energy, full of love, full of anticipation, full of generosity, full of love for what they're doing, full of growth, full. It's a blood bank full of love. That's what it is, and that's what you want. And so go out there and create the life that you want. It's so available for you. We have not limited you in any way. We do not say, oh, we don't want them on stage, or that. No, that is not the way we operate here. We want all of you on stage. We will get a bigger stage if we need a bigger stage. Believe me, we do it every year. We grow for you every year because we want more of you up there, and 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 more of you up there. So stay connected to the right people. It's very important that if you're in a group that is not inspiring you, get out. You do not have to stay there. You get out and get around people. Don't talk about the ones you left. That's only going to recreate that again on the next group. But look for the people that are where you want to be. Get in there and listen to them. And it could be it's just somebody online, or a book, or an author, and also make sure you're reading and listening to the right things. It's very important. There's a lot of information out there that's not good, and there's a ton of information out there that's great, and we always try to steer you in that direction. And just love on yourself. Love on yourself. No matter where you're at, here is where you're at, because that's where you're at, but that's not where you're going to be. And decide where that is and go there. So you two lovely little ones, thank you for having me on tonight. I
Yeah.
appreciate it so much. I love the way your house looks too. Very cool. Yeah. I hope you're feeling better.
So much.
You feeling better?
A different person. Yeah.
Yeah, good, good. Yeah. All right, you two. I'm going to exit out. Thank you all so much. Mwah.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone. Have
Good
fun
night.
building.
We will.
Thank you. All right. Good night.
Good night. And some of you, I'm gonna just say one or two more things real quick. Let me just see how I get this to spotlight. Okay, so what I would recommend, this was recorded, and we're gonna get the recording out to you. And make sure that you watch it. Make sure you watch it again, but also take some time. We've all taken notes, and I would say immediately right now, while it's fresh, it's gonna be really easy to go and do a few other things, but actually turn around and get off this Zoom, and I want you to journal what the 3 biggest new concepts you just learned are. And then after you've written down the 3 biggest new concepts that Pam just, and some of you, that'll take like 45 minutes just to start journaling what that is and what that means. I want you to say 3 new things that are going to take place in your life, actions and things that will change because of what you just learned. I think, it's one thing to hear incredible wisdom, and I'm telling you, there's more wisdom in this recording than you know. And you could listen to this in a year from now and have grown huge. You could be an ambassador. You're going to listen to it again and go, I cannot believe she said that. If I would have heard her then, I wouldn't have had to learn it halfway through this year or something like that. But guys, huge for you, huge for your business, and congratulations. Congratulations for having your party. Congratulations for being someone that's a person of action. We will continue to reward the right type of behavior in this group. And guys, this is the month to completely just go to town. There's going to be an amazing opportunity in November for anyone that has an online or in-person party. So make sure that that's something that you do in October, and it's going to make you points. It's going to make you $100 bonuses. It's going to take you to new places. But congratulations for tonight. Go straight to journaling. This Zoom doesn't end right now. It ends when you have deep-rooted the good wisdom that came out of this. And thank you, guys. Christy, did you have anything you wanted to say before we shoot off?
No, I feel I can sense all the excitement watching the feed. I love it. It's such good. She brought some really great truths, and I agree with Kyler. It's like, when you watch an inspiring movie or something on YouTube and you get all emotional, and then you just move on to the next thing. So I do think this next part is kind of key. So I hope everyone really does take that to heart and really does it, because, just neurologically how it'll help kind of lay the foundation so you can carry it a little deeper. And like Pam was saying, just keep doing it, go over it again and again, and make those things habits. And I think the things that we all learned from it are the things we're supposed to hear. So I'm really excited to see what comes of it.
Me too. And, no matter where you're at in your business, if you're just getting started, this is an opportunity to understand. When I first got started, I thought it was going to be a good thing for my life, but all of a sudden I realized this can be an incredible, completely life-changing legacy move for my future family. I better put this as a top priority in my life. And it literally, I changed the type of job I was in. I rearranged everything in my life to allow this blessing to come in. If you're brand new, those might be some of the things you're journaling. If you've been in this a while, or even if you feel like, man, I feel like my team just feels stale, like it's not going anywhere, or I feel like I've hit my plateau. I'm telling you, I've been in this business for so long. At this point, I understand that fresh vision will take you to new heights. And I don't want you to ever fall under the belief that you have already peaked or hit your top place. That's a lie. That's a lie from the devil. I honestly believe you were made for such incredible blessings. And, I had many times that I believed the lie that I peaked. But I'll tell you what, all it took was connecting with just one new person that brought fresh wind into my sales. And it brought fresh wind into our entire team sales. And, that happened at Diamond. that happened again at double, that happened again at triple, that happened again at presidential, and then I went ambassador, and it happened again even at ambassador. And guys, it needs to be something that happens. That's why we say whole nother level. We say it to be funny and to be fun, but we also say it because you were made for such a time as this, and you are meant to be super successful here. It's time for your whole nother level, and it comes from fresh vision. It comes from a Zoom like this, where you get to now go and you get to think about some of the things that were just spoken and poured into you, and you get to figure out how you're going to take this to the next level for yourself, for your family, for your future, and any dream that's been on your heart. I'm telling you, this is that moment. This is that thing. This is that game changer, and don't take it lightly. Change your priorities. Don't let you say, this is for my kids, but every time something small happens with your kids, you let it take over and derail this thing. You know, this is your priority, whatever that means. You will know. But guys, get out there. We're going to take it to a whole nother level this month. Thank you for being on this Zoom. And we're going to see you guys hopefully next month after you've earned whatever it is we come out with next month. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.